New skeleton found in Pompeii. This guy was running from the eruption when a 300-kilo boulder hit him right in the face. Was he okay? I don't know. I don't think he was, you know? I just got this crazy idea that maybe he wasn't fine. Oh, dude, what a day, what a day. Not mine, but wholesome as it gets. Okay. I shall grant you 3 wishes. I wish my dog could talk. Done. Hey, buddy, you've got 2 wishes. First, give me back my balls. Second, remove his. Look, man, it's only fair. Turns out that giving Super Mario the eyes of a real Italian man makes him about 150% sexier. I'd super smash. Wait a minute. Whose eyes did you take for this image? Because you said of a real Italian man, right? So, who's the real Italian bro whose eyes you stole to make this image? Where's he? Oh, geez, that's gross. When you tell him you're gonna show him your meat curtains, but he misunderstood? I'm just gonna say this now. Don't you ever say meat curtains at me, okay? That's just... No, you're not saying it to me. You're saying it at me. Don't ever do that to me. I will lose my mind. I just don't say that. Come on. I'm thankful for people who completely ignore potential danger to film interesting things to give me something to watch while I sit here on the toilet. That's just what we do. Actually, how true is that? Was it the invention of the camera that made us all want to document everything forever all the time? Because you can't blame that on YouTube, or any social media really. The camera's been around a lot longer than that. I mean, dads were getting VHS camcorders and filming everything for a long time with absolutely no reason in mind. It was just to have it, not even to post it anywhere. I guess social media made it explode a little more, like that explosion there, but you know what I mean, right? As a misogynist, I can tell you that this guy is not one of us. He's innocent. What? If a man overdoses on Viagra, does he die with a boner? I'm high as hell right now, and I just had this random thought. But I don't know if I could ask my dad without making him uncomfortable. If anyone can answer this question, thank you in advance. Yep, die hard. There it is. Thank you so much. You've ruined my day. As my grandfather was dying, he pointed to his own chest, where a new pacemaker was futilely installed. I'm sorry, that's a word that's going to destroy my brain. And whispered, eBay. Oh, wait, sorry. Let me read it correctly, like Optimus Prime. eBay. Yeah, there you go. We found it on the World Wide Web. She takes off her panties and they looking like this. What's your move? Lick all the blatant Nutella off. It's just extra chunky. Just how I like it. I don't like my job. Okay, let me try and read this. Back when I was single and on dating apps, this guy messaged me once, and for his opening line, for some reason, it was, "Help, I just burned my rice, what do I do?" And I responded almost immediately with, "Quick, put it in a bowl of phones." He then proceeded to unmatch me, and to this day, that's the funniest I've ever said in my life, and I still can't believe it was wasted on such an ungrateful recipient. For those wondering, you carefully place the unburned rice in a new vessel, leaving the charred rice behind in the pit you cooked it in. I'm sorry, but I like the joke. The joke is genius. Can we just talk about how that dude is a complete loser? No, I'm not even kidding. The dude is a loser. If you as a person don't have enough humor in your life to where something that innocently cute and funny, it makes you block and remove somebody or unmatch them, you're pathetic. That's completely fucking ridiculous. I don't know what you were looking for, but you clearly don't deserve that person, and therefore, I don't think you deserve very much else until you figure your shit out, you know what I mean? What is that growing on the second plug? Flavor. This comment is why I'm here. Yeah, that is holy crap, dude. I mean, I'd like to think there's no way this is real, but it wouldn't surprise me too much to learn that it was. I know I'm not focusing on the comments mainly because I hate those things. They're terrible. Comments scare the hell out of me. But holy crap, they're gonna die, right? Pastor dies after 30 days of fasting to beat Jesus' record. Get poser. Man, you only made it to 30. God, pump those numbers up. This YouTuber never fails to impress me with their content. Buy YouTube views 916. My life in a nutshell. Except I never paid for anything, okay? I never bought any of this. Being kissed in your sleep is like the purest form of love, unless you're home alone, or in prison, or in an old fairy tale that Disney made family-friendly. Masturbating more than 21 times a month can actually decrease your risk of prostate cancer. What's your take on this? At the rate I'm going, I should be able to prevent prostate cancer for every dude within a 3-mile radius. Okay, well, if that's what you're doing, maybe you need to actually stop. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. Okay, well, what if it bites me and it dies? That means you're poisonous. Jesus Christ, Nate, learn to read. What if it bites itself and I die? It's voodoo. What if it bites me and someone else dies? That's correlation, not causation. What if we bite each other and neither of us die? Well, that's kinky. Oh my God. Thank you. I appreciate Tumblr science. Pray for this man. A map of every recorded battle in history. It's missing the dot of me in the bathroom right now. I don't think that battle is something anybody really gives a shit about, except for you. What's the first thing you do after sex? Continue with the autopsy whilst reminding myself that a moment of weakness does not make me a bad vet. Yeah, I didn't like the part where you said the autopsy, but the fact that you brought it back around to vet actually made it a great joke. You know what? Can we get a soft golf clap for that beautiful joke? Just appreciate it. It feels good. No, that's not what I meant. Stop it. No, stop. Oh no, little cracks over there. A guy comes. Please rephrase that. No, no. Maybe Uranus, but my anus barely fits my doc's finger. That wasn't his finger. Or his doctor. Or my anus. It was my axe. And my bow. This guy is the embodiment of looking both ways to cross the road and then getting hit by a plane. What? I don't know, man. Those little birds that ride around on rhinos seem to have a pretty solid deal. That little suckerfish that rides sharks. Rob Schneider and Adam Sandler. Yeah. Does he still get roles in Adam Sandler projects after all his stupid I don't know. Rob, I'm taller than you. I'm kidding. You don't need to. There's nothing wrong with being short, man. Being a jackass, now that's a little different. Oh, come on. I'm a comedian. Look, if I'm not at least as funny as Rob Schneider, then I'm just gonna quit trying forever right now and move to the mountains, okay? No boobs. No boobs. Only scar. I mean, what? Wednesday Addams. Do you by any chance also sell mason jars? I'm gonna kill you. Happy Easter, my sweet child. My one is warm. Enjoy. My one is wet. My family has a group chat where everyone's wishing each other a happy Easter. I sent this picture. No one has responded to it for some reason. It's because you surround yourself, unfortunately, with people that don't have a sense of disgusting humor. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on. You can get any free trial without giving your credit card number. I want a bunch of free trials for sex. That's called a hookup. What? No, really, what? Have I been assuming that hookup does it mean something different than what I know it to mean? What? What do you mean free trials for sex? I guess? I don't know. This one doesn't really tingle my jingles, you know? I don't know. My brain's not really grasping this concept. I hit every single one of them. Look at Ariel, all plump and delicious. Okay, where are you going to hit that, my guy? She's a fish. She got gills, ain't she? Good boy. Good boy? How do we know that? What are you doing outside the engine bay? Get back under the hood. Oh, we told her a silly story. We said she looked just like her mom when she was a baby. Why does Lilith Dad look like the Pringles logo, but a Lola version? I don't know what that means. I mean, he does kind of look like the Pringles guy, but I don't get it. Those controllers look like the ones in my sister's drawer. You know, why you gotta do Austin like that? What would you sell your kidney for? At this point, I'd sell it for a good night's sleep. It's been so long. Sell both, and you can sleep forever. I mean, yeah, that'll be the best night's sleep you ever had without both of them. Comments from an early Fortnite trailer. An early Fortnite trailer, okay. I loved when he said, it's Fortnite time, and Fortnited all over the place. I was paralyzed from the waist down since birth. Until I seen this, it has cured me and given me the courage to walk and jump out the window. Thank you. It's the most realistic game. Proceeds to show man eating purple cube, causing him to become purple smoke for a short amount of time. Yeah, realistic. So the Fortnite time one is complete garbage. What are they talking about, though? What is this trailer? Because if it's an early trailer, Are people actively going back to it to be shitheads? I don't understand. Like, I've played the game, it's fine. What is the problem with Fortnite? Explain it to me. Because as an old man, I'm supposed to be the one that hates it, but I don't. So I don't get what the problem is, genuinely. Are people of Egyptian heritage living in America considered to be African American? Can they check that off on, say, a college application or something instead of saying Middle Eastern? When I went to America, they referred to me as African American. I'm British and have never been to Africa. Yeah, I've always wondered about the term, because it doesn't seem to be all-encompassing by any means. I would imagine, if your ancestry is from there, that would make sense, right? But isn't all human ancestry, doesn't it all go to, like, a certain country in Africa, a certain point in Africa? Isn't that where we're all from? I don't know. I am not educated, okay? But I've always wondered about African American as a term, because it doesn't seem like it would be accurate for quite a few people. And then there's the case of someone from Egypt. Like, I don't know. It just seems a little strange. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on before we start getting into discussions about race. How about that? That's not what we're here to do. F-18 crashes in Spain, May 20th, 2023. The plane in Spain falls mainly on the plane. Okay, thank you. Want a spooky? No, I love spam, but I do not want a spooky. I know that if I pronounced it like cookie, it would be spooky, but that genuinely it almost feels slur-ish, doesn't it? It sounds disgusting. Okay, I like spam, but I'm not sure if I could eat this. Oh my god, I would eat that. Okay, you know what? The spooky is not that bad. I have tried something that our good friend Weird Al Yankovic invented in his hit 80s movie UHF. It's called the Twinkie Wiener Sandwich. Look it up, you'll thank me later. I've had it, and I am not going to lie to you. It's fine. It's honestly okay. And it's the most abhorrently American thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, Weird Al, for scaring me as a child and making me like Twinkies and hot dogs. Although I've eaten it once in my life. I don't really eat it. You know what I mean? I don't know why I asked, do you know what I mean? Of course you know what I meant. Rip Steve Irwin. He lived the way he died, with animals in his heart. Look, I know that there's that 22.3-year time limit on tragic events becoming funny and all that fun stuff, but I don't appreciate jokes about Steve Irwin dying. There's something about Steve Irwin. We don't stand for that here. Yeah, genuinely, there are some people who, in my opinion, I'm never gonna make fun of, okay? I don't like it. It was Steve Irwin. Come on. If a wired mouse is called a mouse, then a wireless mouse should be called a hamster? Stop. No, I don't get it. Hamsters don't have long tails. The wire of a computer mouse is the tail. Wait, is it? Because every computer mouse I've ever had, the wire comes out the front or the top or however you orient it, I suppose. So would that imply that I'm just grabbing a mouse by its face and clicking its ass cheeks? Is that what you're telling me right now? That the left and right mouse buttons are me squeezing its butt? Come on! It's time to run a blood test. Oh, No matter the amount of effort I put, my blood test results keep coming back as B+. My Asian ancestors are crying in heaven. Okay. You have to add 3 different toppings. What are they? Mine: pepperoni, sausage, and roasted peppers. I've read the word so many times, it's lost all meaning. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I'm gonna do peanut butter, strawberries, and gummy bears. Adult content creators claim Canadian banks canceling accounts over ties to sex industry. Banks hate competition when it comes to f***ing people. Nice! Yeah, it's actually if that's true, screw them, and not in the fun sex worker kind of way. This reminds me of an aquarium in Australia explaining how they had such a problem with great white sharks that they would set off dynamite to scare them off until they realized the boom meant feeding time. What? This reminds me of an aquarium in Australia explaining how they had such... Don't worry, I'm okay. So-so. Hot. Too hot. Oh my god. It's the orgasm checklist. Didn't they do that on Friends? Like 1 through 7? Wait a minute. Hang on. My aunt is ranked for top 10 on Pokemon Go. My uncle's top 8 in Candy Crush. My uncle's top 5 on the FBI's most wanted list. There's always one of you, isn't there? Torsos are heavy, and a shopping cart is an easy way to move around your collection. It's what I use anyway. So in this collection of curated bodies, how many you got? Like, how many are in this collection? I'm kind of curious, and can you make a video, a vlog, if you will? I'm curious. I'm very, very interested in seeing this collection. Metallica, Enter Sandman, official music video. My boss asked me to turn the volume down. I fired him. That's like a Chuck Norris joke in 2023 almost. What's the best way to hug someone? With a boner? Okay. When they say when at Olive Garden and you kind of just stare at them as they empty their wheel onto your plate. Parmesan covers the entire plate, then the table, then it trickles down to the floor. It begins to fill the room. Other diners begin to gasp in horror. Some leave before it gets too deep. It covers you entirely. You cannot see. You cannot hear. You can only open your mouth just once to speak before it fills with Parmesan. When?